Hello everyone, and welcome to day 6 of my 12/12 birthday countdown. Now it's hard to believe that we are already at the halfway mark, but we're just going to keep going. So today's essential tool is creativity. Now, creativity is something that I feel like is starting to get more and more attention. I would say probably started around 5 years ago. At least that's when I noticed it was starting to get a little bit more attention or become more of an asset, which is crazy to me because I feel like creativity is so important for everything, right? Like, just think about all of the cool inventions that we have and just the crazy ideas that people generated from using their creativity. And so for me, it's hard to believe that creativity wasn't always in style, right? But nonetheless, something that I truly appreciate about creativity is the fact that it has helped me to enhance my communication. I love doing creative problem solving, and I find creativity has also helped me to just sort of shift my approach to just how I operate as a leader and as a person in general. And so for me, creativity is just one of those things that I truly can't imagine not being able to utilize, just because of how much it has positively impacted me over the years. Now, there are many instances where creativity was very helpful for me in terms of solving a problem, but one that comes to mind is when I was actually doing my research. It was getting towards the end of my doctoral process, and I had to bring all of my research together and present it in a way that was comprehensible to my committee. And I was going through all of my different textbooks and was trying to find the best model to demonstrate my findings. And after spending 2 or 3 days going through all of these different books and research, I eventually said, you know what? There isn't a model that can demonstrate what it is that I've found, and therefore I need to create my own model. And so I did. And I was a little bit nervous about it, obviously, because I wasn't sure if that had been done before. But I was really grateful that I decided to do that because my supervising professor was actually really impressed by the model that I created. And so for me, taking that step to just create my own model just opened things up to a whole different level, and it actually helped me in the end. And so what I found is that in order to strengthen that creativity muscle, it's important to play. And play can mean a lot of different things for different people. It could be taking some time coloring in a coloring book, which I certainly appreciate. I love having a box of crayons around, just saying. It could also be writing or dancing or just doing some kind of movement just to sort of get the juices flowing, right? And so for me, my play has evolved over the years. There have been times when writing was a part of it, and even painting and drawing, which I still do occasionally, but what I find myself drawn to the most is when I do content creation for Instagram and Facebook. And so most often it will be a situation where I maybe have a theme or a general concept of the content that I want to put out, and then I utilize my creativity to come up with the visual representation of that. It's a matter of connecting the verbal part of the content to the visual part of it. And so when I think about the verbal part of it and the different things that come to mind, certain images, again, different colors, and then I come up with the visual side of it, and that's when my creativity really thrives. And so what I encourage you to do is think about how you can maybe incorporate a little bit more creativity in your life. I mean, this is something that I feel is becoming more and more significant, especially as the world is changing and we're becoming more and more digital. I feel like creativity is going to be so instrumental in just how we operate moving forward. And so why not invest the time in getting familiar with it now, right? If it's something that you're not already doing. And so one of the things that I recommend is determining what is your version of play. If it is breaking out the coloring books, the paint brushes, or the pen, just investing some time to do so that you can get those creative juices flowing. And then you'll find that the creativity doesn't just stop there. It can trickle into other areas of your life. And that's something that I appreciate the most about creativity. And so that is essential tool number 6. Thank you so much for listening today. I will see you here tomorrow for day 7. Okay? See ya.